What's up guys, Stefan here, and today we're gonna discuss that million-dollar topic, retirement. Do you make enough to be able to save for retirement? Now I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, oh well, I'm in my 20s, I got plenty of time to save. Or I'm in my 30s and I still have some time to save. And for those that are thinking that it's too late for you to get started, better late than never, because we all know how fast these years go by, and before you know it, you'll be 65, ready to stop working, and you have nothing set aside, nothing invested, nothing ready for you to be able to retire. When it comes to preparing for retirement, there are a number of things that you can't control. You got inflation, taxes, Social Security, all of those things are unpredictable. The one thing you can control is how much you save. These are all things that you can start as soon as possible. You don't need to be a professional stocks trader or a real estate mogul to be able to make enough money, quit your job, and retire. Even if you're a person like me who is addicted to working and will probably never retire, when I'm 65 years old, there is no way I will be able to perform the way that I do now. So to be able to have those funds available, to be able to dial it down and live a little, you'll be more than prepared. So go ahead and open up a new web browser. As we're going through these topics, you can bookmark some of these pages. So these are 3 best things to set yourself up for success. Let's get started. The first thing is investing. You don't need to be a professional stockbroker or even have to know anything about the stock market. The easiest way to get involved with little to no knowledge are index funds. Now, index funds is a way to invest in multiple stocks at one time without having to use tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And there are a lot of programs to help you get started with very little money. Some of the ones that I personally use is Vanguard. Vanguard's performance just over the last couple years have always been trending well. Index funds aren't something that you check every single day, but over the long term is when you're gonna start to see that return. Another great tool to use is Fidelity. I don't personally use them myself, but I do hear a lot of good things about them. If you want your investments to be a little bit more automatic and something that you don't have to think about all the time, Acorns is a great way to get started. Acorns for me kind of runs neck and neck with Vanguard only because of the roundup feature. That roundup feature allows you to invest that spare change. So if you buy a coffee for $1.50, obviously not at Starbucks, Acorns will round that $1.50 up to $2 and invest that 50 cents. So this is kind of a seamless way to get started. Taking 50 cents and investing it goes a longer way than doing 0, because no matter how many times you multiply 0, it is still 0. Second on the list, retirement funds. 2 of the most known retirement funds, the 401k and the IRA. First, let's dig into the traditional 401k. The 401k is an employer-sponsored retirement program. When you take your pre-taxed money and you save it. The 401k is great when you're in that higher tax bracket. You'll still eventually pay taxes on it, but not until later on. So when you're closer to retirement and you're not making the same money that you're making now, you'll be in a lower tax bracket. So when you go to withdraw that, you're paying less taxes on it. Most times companies will do a dollar for dollar match. This is the most return you will get on any investment. For every dollar you put in your 401k, your company will match that dollar up to a certain amount. With a 401k, there's no minimum to add every month, and you can add up to $19,000 a year. Next is the IRA. So the Roth IRA is a little bit different. This allows you to invest your post-tax money that you've already been taxed on. The Roth IRA, you can invest up to $5,500 a year, and in that account, you gain compound interest. Compound interest is interest that makes you more money, that makes you more money, that makes you more money. It's got that snowball effect that just keeps rolling and rolling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes. The Roth IRA is really great to start when you're in that lower tax bracket because you won't be getting taxed as much. So the younger you are, the better. But there are no restrictions. You should do what you can, when you can, as often as you can. And last but not least, budgeting. We're not going to sit here and talk about all the ins and outs of budgeting. It may seem a little simple, but you will be amazed of the amount of people who don't have a budget. And this shouldn't be a normal budget. A couple things to keep in mind is that when you retire, your house is probably going to be paid off, your car is probably going to be paid off, your expenses won't be as high. So you don't have to try to budget to live at the capacity you're living right now. As you're saving and you're investing, you're keeping track with the profits that you're making, not something you should watch every single day. As it grows and you're hitting certain benchmarks, that'll just ease your mind a little bit that whenever you retire, you'll be ready. Because I know for me, although I love being active, having that safety net always helps. That's all I have for today. Remember, everything we talked about is in the description below. Be sure to check it out. Do your research, read on it, so that way you can pick which best fits for you. If you have anything else you would like to add to help people save for retirement, leave a comment. If you found anything in this video useful, leave a like. It really helps support the page and allows me to continue to make these videos. So let's be smart with our money, smart with our planning, and let's always keep our future self in mind. Until next time.